Our next story is from Ayodhya. It is a sacred town in the northern Indian state of Uttar Pradesh. Hindus revere it as the birthplace of Lord Ram, and it is home to the Ram Temple, one of the most important religious sites in the country. Today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi hoisted a religious flag on the top of this temple. The flag is called the Dharma Dhwaj. It marks the formal completion of the structure's construction, and the ceremony comes at a significant time. Ayodhya is seeing a record surge in pilgrims. Its tourism economy is expanding rapidly. By 2028, Ayodhya could generate 18,000 crore rupees a year. That's about $2 billion. And this rise is part of a wider shift across India. Temple tourism has grown sharply in recent years. The temple economy now stands at tens of billions of dollars. It supports jobs in transport, hospitality, and food services. The numbers tell a remarkable story. Our next report has more.
A saffron flag now flies atop the Ram Temple in Ayodhya. On Tuesday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi performed the Dhwajarohan, or flag hoisting ceremony. The ceremony completes the temple's construction, a project centuries in the making. The temple was inaugurated in January 2024. The flag hoisted on its peak is known as the Dharma Dhwaj. Prime Minister Modi called it a symbol of truth, dharma and devotion.
ये धर्म ध्वजा केवल एक ध्वजा नहीं, ये भारतीय सभ्यता के पुनर्जागरण का ध्वज है। इसका भगवा रंग, इस पर रचित सूर्यवंश की ख्याति, वर्णित ओम शब्द और अंकित कोविदार वृक्ष राम राज्य की कीर्ति को प्रतिरूपित करता है.
The timing of the event is significant. Ayodhya is now experiencing an unprecedented surge in pilgrims, and its transformation reflects a much larger shift across India. More than 160 million people visited Ayodhya in 2024. In just the first 6 months of 2025, over 230 million devotees arrived. By year's end, officials expect the total to cross 500 million. The economic transformation has been equally dramatic. The city now reportedly earns $900 million to $1.4 billion a year from visitors. By 2028, the figure may reach about 18,000 crore rupees or $2 billion. To support this demand, the government is also expanding infrastructure. More than $560 million is being spent on infrastructure, including a 1,407-acre Vedic township. But Ayodhya is only one chapter in a much wider story. Similar growth is being seen in major temple cities across India. Varanasi's Kashi Vishwanath temple has nearly quadrupled its daily visitors compared to before the pandemic. In Jammu and Kashmir, footfall at the Vaishno Devi temple has tripled. The Golden Temple in Amritsar welcomes around 100,000 visitors every day. Kerala's Guruvayur temple and Andhra Pradesh's Tirupati temple have also seen sustained surges in visitor numbers. This rise is also reshaping the pilgrimage experience itself. A recent study shows bookings across 76 pilgrimage destinations rose 19% last year. 15 destinations grew by more than 25%. And more than one-third of all hotel rooms in pilgrimage towns were added in just the last 3 years. Travel behavior is shifting as well. Pilgrimage trips are getting shorter. 53% are single-night stays. Group travel has grown sharply, making up almost half of all bookings. Most travelers now book their trips less than 6 days before departure. Meanwhile, temple management systems are also modernizing to keep pace with this growth. Ayodhya, Varanasi, Puri and Tirumala are all using artificial intelligence-based systems to monitor crowds and improve safety. All of this activity feeds into one of India's rapidly growing economic sectors. The country's temple economy is reportedly valued at about $34 billion. It contributes around 2.32% of India's GDP. And it supports jobs in hospitality, food services, transport, retail, and tourism. The surge has brought opportunities through new jobs, better infrastructure, and rising local incomes. It has also brought new pressures, managing large crowds, protecting heritage sites, and balancing devotion with commercial demand. Yet, the transformation continues, and India's spiritual economy shows no signs of slowing down.
They promised glory. They delivered fear. They shaped nations. They scarred generations. From brutal purges to propaganda machines, from stolen power to violent falls from the throne. Welcome to The Dictator, a series that strips away the myth and then exposes the men behind the tyranny. History remembers their power. Firstpost reveals their truth.